Once Human is potentially getting an update to its roadmap. We'll go over some of the new content we could see here very soon. We also got a little sneak peek teaser of what's upcoming. We'll go over some additional things that have been officially confirmed, and we'll look how that will impact the game overall. And yes, that does include some rumors and speculations, as well as a whole bunch more. What's up, World of Utopia, here back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things Once Human. Okay, so first off, we'll look at some of the latest updates to the game, the roadmap, and the rumors. So we did have patches here, 2.1.2, as well as a future patch 2.1.3 and 2.1.4. Now currently we've all seen the new event Stellar Resonance, where you can craft and defend gravity integrators. That one does of course last until September 24th. We're also seeing here some raid zone anti-cheat enhancements, server-wide messages when cheaters are banned, recruiting volunteer moderators, we saw that one with the last update as well, reporting system overhaul that's scheduled for this September too. But we actually do have some upcoming confirmed updates here. So first off, this update's getting pushed to September 11th and September 10th, which is actually a final permanent server merge. So there's going to be no more automatic server merges after this. Now this was actually covered on the MMO Bomb website, where they do say it will affect servers with a high number of worlds and also include performance optimizations. But as they say here, that player merges have been disrupting that, so they have decided to stop doing those. So they will do one final merge. Then there will be one final permanent server merge that will take place on September 10th. And it will affect servers with a high number of worlds that are attached. After that, players will be able to volunteer to move to their preferred world. However, they have introduced a new rule with this. They are now making changes to these sign-up cooldown rules for permanent servers or even servers in different settlement phases. So now, characters are restricted from being able to hop to a different server within 12 hours of them signing up for a server. So you can still use an exit card here, but there's going to be a cooldown period once you do get onto that new server. So every time a character is moved between servers with a 1-month period, the cooldown period will reset on the first day of the month. But there's still going to be that 12-hour lag between then. So yes, you can change servers once every 30 days. However, upon doing so, and even with a sign-up phase, or if your server ends and then you do sign up for a new server, you will have to wait 12 hours before you can use an exit card. Not the end of the world there. There has been a few times where I've joined a new server and there is no chat at all, and the server feels very empty, so I have had to use a card nearly instantly. I don't know if I like this change that much, but it is understandable, and I'm sure it probably helps with their back-end stuff. Overall though, as I said, 12 hours isn't that major of an ordeal, but do know there is that new restriction in place. So for September 10th, they also are doing a commission system rework with a max 3 per day now. Or you kind of could push to the commission system, although I'm not a huge fan of time gating. We'll see how this one does play out. You can level up incredibly fast already, so this doesn't matter a whole ton either. Now to be clear though, this only applies to Raid Zone. So as you can see here, the commission revamp does just apply to Raid Zone. So don't worry, in the other modes, you'll still be able to complete those commissions. This just applies to the standalone Raid Zone. So this one in particular is just for that mode. Next up here, we have a teaser for the future. This is happening around September 25th, and this one does coincide with the Visional Wheel rotation. Or if we look on their Twitter page and their Weibo page, or we can see here on September 7th, there actually is a rare blood moon effect. And Once Human does tweet out here, Lunar Oracle is coming to life. Maybe something will happen in Nalcott soon. And actually this same teaser was showcased over on the Weibo page, where they actually did showcase some of the lunar eclipses. So yeah, more than likely on September 25th, we will be getting a Season 2 of the Lunar Oracle. Although that is pure speculation right now, but it might return with some upgraded mechanics, and it does seem to coincide with multiple dates there. That does kind of lead us onto the roadmap, going over that in general, where we will go over the rumors and speculation portion of this video, and also kind of coincide some of the things here with the official releases. I've referred back to this roadmap and development plan a ton, but since we are still utilizing it and we're still in 2025, it is pretty useful. Now we did see pretty much every single thing here come to fruition. Some of the things are still lacking, like Prism vs. Clash optimizations. We saw the Way of Winter get some optimizations there though. We currently have not seen the new scenario code deviation, although we've had those teasers there, which also Visional Wheel Season 5 in October-December area and that crossover event. They have teased that crossover event in one of their recent videos, or at least talked about it. They didn't really show anything just yet. As far as the rumors there and speculation goes, of course, we had the Lunar Oracle Season 2. Already talked about that one. We also do have the class system that is still in beta, where it is still trying to get its full release into development. And they have been talking about a class rework, specifically to the Beastmaster as well, which did include so far the Beastmasters can now raise up to 10 animals in their territory. And they have adjusted the Beastmaster's Beast Whistle mechanics, optimized some usage there, and even performance mechanics to the Gardener's Soul Soil. Council. So again, they still are optimizing the class system. It is still in beta. Again, here, one of the last sections, I've had this question pretty much asked every single video. When are we going to be seeing Once Human go to console? Again, they did mention a 2026 console release, and that has been confirmed so far for the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. It's still going to be free to play with full cross progression there. So those of you that do want it on console, it is still getting some updates there, although we haven't seen anything major come out from them just yet. Moving on here, we did get some shop updates. We have a new Lightforge loot crate that will be available sometime soon, and they did release these teasers all together. So you can check out some of the teaser images here, although they did release a full view of these Lightforge loot crate cosmetics. So you can check out both the male skin and the female skin here as well. So those have been posted, I believe, to WeChat. But these are on top of the teasers that did happen on Twitter as well as Weibo. So a full showcase and rundown of those here. Quickly here, I will go over, we did actually have some additional updates that happened with September 4th and September 5th. These were just a few bug fixes here, but they did fix the Root Hunter plating unlock quest. A couple bug fixes here for the mod and armors, which some of these mods here were incorrectly calculating the HP bonus that was planned for September 6th. They also fixed an issue with the gravity singularity. The daily pickup limit could be bypassed. Fixed a bug where world anomalies fail to refresh in certain scenarios, and a few filters that were having conflicts with the suffixes. Nothing too crazy there with the bug fixes side of things, but those were there as well. Last up here, we actually did have some community mentionables. This first one is an official one, and it does come from the Discord. Now, there is a reward for this with 150 Masuko marks, and they do say here they would like you to participate in the program here, that they do eagerly await and anticipate your valuable feedback. There is one note here, I actually can't share what's in this survey. It actually is under confidentiality agreement, so you can take the survey, anybody can take the survey. I just can't share or show you what's in it, and once you do view the survey, that is under confidentiality. But anybody can take this survey, and it is publicly on the Discord news side of things. So I will leave a link to it down below if you did want to take this and kind of fill it out. And I'm assuming a lot of the things that are probably shown or even talked about in this survey more than likely will come to the game eventually, especially the ones that do have higher votes. Other games do these type of surveys, and typically they do actually come to the game. So yeah, I'll leave the survey down below in a link, and you can head over and access that one and take it for yourself. Again, please don't talk about what's in the survey. I'll have to delete those comments, unfortunately, as it is under confidentiality. But anybody can take this as it is publicly posted. Overall, though, it should about cover for today's video. If you enjoyed, I'd like to subscribe, and until the next one, deuces.